In this video, I'm going to show you how to change the theme of your Google Slides presentation. Okay, the first thing we do is up here on this toolbar, click on Theme, and when you hover over it, it should say Change Theme. And when you do that, over here, this menu bar is going to appear. Now I believe we're already on Simple Light, so yes, because it's selected. If I want to click on it, you're not going to see anything change over here. But if you click on Simple Dark, you're going to see that all of the slides over here on the left change to a black background. Then we got Streamline. In this case, the title slide takes on a gray background, but the rest just have this gray border at the top. And then let's try Focus. Focus, every slide takes on a black background. Let's go to Momentum. Momentum, only the title slide has this color. So as you can see, some themes have the title slide and all your other slides have the same background color, and some themes, the title slide is a different background color, but there is a way where we can make it all the same if you want. Let's just take a look at a couple more themes. So in this one, we've got this blue title slide, and it puts blue at the top of each box. And there's another one. Let's get started. I want to pick a theme here so I can show you how to customize it. So I'm just going to click on Pop. Okay, and with Pop, we got this yellow and blue, we got titles in black, we got this black bar. I like this, and I will show you how you can actually change all of this if you wish, including the highlight color and the title color, along with the text color and fonts. And the way we do that is I'm going to close this themes window. The way we do that is we go up to the slide menu and choose Edit Theme. And this is the only way you should be changing the colors, fonts, font size, things like that on your slides, unless you have a really good reason for changing it on one specific slide. But Edit Theme is where we're going to be able to change everything in our entire presentation at once. For example, this highlight color, I'm clicking up here. It's currently set to yellow. We can click on this light blue, cyan, it's called cyan, and then watch what happens when we go over here to our slideshow. Now the highlight color for every slide is that cyan color. Okay, watch this. Let's go to slide. If we want to make other changes, Edit Theme. If we don't want this, the bulleted text, if we don't want that to be whatever this font is, Playfair Display, we can go to Slide, Edit Theme. I'm going to do Control A down here to select everything. So it's not just the first level, we want all the levels. And instead of Playfair, let's try Open Sands, or let's try Aldridge. Okay. So I just changed this from Playfair to Aldridge, and when I click over here on these slides, now every slide is taken on the new font. Okay. Let me show you why we don't want to make changes on an individual slide. And I'm just starting on this characteristic slide. If I change my font right here, let's make it Acme. What I have done is I've overridden the theme. I have said to my slideshow that it doesn't matter what the theme says, I want this slide to be Acme. So when you see it has not changed any other slide, when I go to the slide menu and choose Edit Theme, if I change this to something else, I'm going to do Control A again. If I change this to a different font altogether, let's say I want it to be Architect's Daughter, all of the text in this text box will switch to Architect's Daughter except on slide 3. Watch. This stayed Acme, but all of my other slides went to Architect's Daughter. So that's why you don't want to make changes on slides without going to, or outside of Slide, Edit Theme, because otherwise you override the theme. And now if If I change the font this way on every slide, and I wanted to change the font in the future, I have to go back on every slide and change it. So to undo what I did with this, I'm going to go to Format, Clear Formatting, and what it'll do is then this font will become whatever is in the theme, which is now Architect's Daughter. So I'll do one more font change here. If I go to Slide, Edit Theme, I'm going to click in this box, Control A. I'm going to change it to Quicksand, and that will change my font on every slide. So that applies to color, applies to size. If you want to change this text color, please be careful. If you have a light colored background, your text needs to be dark. If you have a dark colored background, your text needs to be light. Now I'll show you how to change the background color. Again, do not change it on each individual slide. Go to Slide, Edit Theme. And we're going to do a 2-finger tap out here. Or you can do a right click or an alt click. Go to Change Background. And it's currently white. Let's see what happens when we make it blue. Okay, that is going to be way too dark for our black text. If you really want this blue background, then you would need to go back into the theme, select all of this text. I would do Control A inside this text box, and we can change the text color, which is this A, from black to like yellow, green, white. Let's try white. White on blue generally works pretty well, and it's E-Town Bears colors. Okay, now I might want to switch back because this blue doesn't really match this blue. I might want to go back and make that the yellow again. Let's try that. Let's see. Interesting. I should not have had a text box out here. Let's delete that. I'm going to go to Slide, Edit Theme if I want to change this highlight color. Let's put it back on yellow and see what that looks like. I think the yellow looks better than the light blue or the cyan, but let's try white just to see what white does. Oh, I clicked on the wrong thing. I don't want change theme, I want edit theme. Let's make the highlight color white and see what happens. This is white, it's also up there. I think I like white better than the yellows. Okay. I'll review changing the background color one more time in case you missed that. Under Slide, Edit Theme. One thing I did not go over the first time around was you cannot be in a text box when you do your 2-finger tap or your right click. You will not get an option for background color. So make sure you're not in a text box. You have to be around it or in between text boxes, which would be tricky. So just go up here somewhere, 2-finger tap, change background. Let's just try a different shade of blue. Let's go with this one down here. And that's how you change the background color. Now, as you noticed, it did not change the title slide because in Slide, Edit Theme, that's a different place. That's right here. So actually, I'm going to change this back to the blue we had before. I like it better. Change background. Let's go with that blue. Now, these colors. They are just individual boxes. So, for example, this blue, I can change the fill color to the blue we're using on our other slides. And then the yellow is actually the background color. So we can click here and change the background of this from yellow, let's say, to white. And then let's see what that looks like. Okay. Looks kind of goofy, but I'm just going to let it like that so that in the interest of time. And now that you've been given permission or you've been told to watch this video and do your formatting, it's safe to delete this slide where we didn't want you to do anything. So you just simply click on this slide, press the backspace key on your keyboard, and you're done with changing your theme and fonts and such. And the next step will be to add pictures to your slides.